Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a quick unboxing video to share what I received from Jessie James Beads in my Design Ambassador package. This is a collection of beads and findings that Jessie James sends out for ambassadors to design with, play with. They're not actual kits, but they are items available on their website. All of the links to these products that they sent me will be down in the description below if you would like to go and check them out for yourself. So each month, like I said, they send different items. They don't always like coordinate with each other. Of course, we can use other Jessie James products as well as the things that they send us in this particular package. Now, for the month of February, Emily put together a package for me. She sent me a bead mix in light academia. I just saw Terry, who was Tapping Flamingo. She was doing her unboxing video, and she received the dark academia. So it'll be interesting to see how my beads differ from the ones that she received. I got a very gorgeous clasp, and it's an organic lobster in silver, and then another pack of beads in the collar trends bead mix in Stone Age. So let me go ahead and share real quick what these are. Let me go ahead and move this to the side. Here's that clasp. I'll go ahead and share that real fast. It's beautiful with all the detail on there. You can see kind of like the little bit of etching in there. Got texture and just a lot of really gorgeous design. And now with this clasp here, I'm actually going to pull in a bead strand that I had purchased myself. I received my own order from Jessie James about a day apart from my Design Ambassador. But I had been eyeing this crown chakra on the website. This gorgeous, like pale purple with the silver. And I think this clasp would go gorgeous with this set of beads. So I plan on using this clasp with this bead strand. So that is a project that I will be working on for this package. Now here is the little bead mix in light academia. I'll go ahead and open this up, and I'll just kind of pour it out here on the surface. This has a lot of just gorgeous earth tones. The first thing that I see here is this really cool little pendant. Now, it looks like it opens here. Let me see if I can even get it to open. My fingers are slippery. I'm gonna have to work on that off camera, but it's like a little, it's got a hinge there, so it would definitely open. You can put little beads or something inside there. But I'll definitely have to work on getting that open. But that is gorgeous in like this coppery or bronze finish. And these are really cool. I love these beads, like these kind of open weave cone beads. These are just amazing. Have really nice large holes in there, so they'd fit on about any kind of stringing material. I love the texture. Sorry, I keep getting too close. Love that texture and just the openness. Very gorgeous. And then there's like a woven bead here. It's made with like string, which is really cool, with the nice finished ends by the holes. It's like it's a woven, almost has like that basket look to it. It's really cool. And it has the beautiful shades of like a couple different shades of brown and cream. Then you have two smaller little beads here that are also made out of like that kind of okay, my mind is just gone blank now. Kind of like that string material woven on there. It's kind of like a woven bead. Has that texture, which is really cool. Then you have these gorgeous crystals here. Those are amazing. I love the collar. The light hits it and just shines and sparkles. And this is a beautiful like amber collar. Very gorgeous. And you get some smaller ones here to kind of go with the larger ones. Those have more, oh, look at that purple in there. Absolutely beautiful. Different colors, the way the light hits it. Then you have these. I've had similar ones in other Jessie James bead mixes, but this sort of a like a very pale golden amber color. Very gorgeous, and it as well, they just sparkle and shine in the light. Then you have some little coin beads here in that same sort of color. Has that really nice design on there. And then you get lots and lots of spacers and bead caps. They put plenty of findings in these kits. Here's 2 sets of these gorgeous bead caps. Those would work really nicely on, if you wanted to do like on, it might be a little bit big. Well, it actually looks like it might fit pretty nicely on that bead. Definitely would fit nice on this bead, and it even looks really nice on there. And then you have these little spacers here. Lots of texture and design on these like little disc spacers. They're kind of chunky, have some thickness to them. Then you get these beautiful little teardrop beads in that sort of a darker brown color. Very beautiful. And lots of little tiny beads here in both red and sort of a clear crystal, sort of a, okay, a cat is trying to climb up my back. Well, hi there, Oliver. Okay, you cannot climb my back. I felt claws go right in my backside. And so there's 4 in red and 4 in this gorgeous kind of like a very pale tan almost color, very like a creamy tan. Very beautiful. Ooh, and then here are these like lava beads, which are just gorgeous in a really dark, maybe like a very dark brown or black. And then there's these gorgeous bronze beads that are metal. They have a very beautiful pattern on them etched into the surface. And then these 2 little tinier beads are just awesome as well. I love the texture on those. So that is what that kit looks like. Let me grab me a container here so I can just kind of move these out of the way real fast. But I cannot wait to play with those. That's why I've been meaning to get this video filmed real quick so I can start playing with them. And then here is the other bead mix I was sent. Looks like these would really coordinate well with that other mix because it's got all those earth tones and like the browns and the creams and the same metal color. And this is in Stone Age. Open that up. And get this out. These have a little bit smaller. The beads are a little bit smaller in this mix than in the other mix, but you still have these gorgeous, they look like river stones, like stones you'd find in the bottom of a river, and they're very smooth. They have very glossy finish to them, and I mean, absolutely gorgeous with all that design on the, like, just on the inside of the beads. I love these. These actually, like, stuck right out to me. These are so cool. Like, has that sort of a opal, like opal white almost on that brassy colored bead. So gorgeous. I love that white with the brass or bronze. And then these are very cool. Remind me of like tiger's eye. And like just has a really cool effect when you turn them. You get 2 of those beads. And then these right here feel a lot like stone, which I guess because, you know, the mix is called Stone Age. But these are gorgeous with the gray, and sort of this one has a little bit of like a peachy color to it. It's off-white color and gray and beautiful beads. I love the color, the variation in the color. And then you've got these really cool beads. They're not round, but they're sort of just a odd shaped bead, just really cool. I love the way these are shaped, that they're not perfectly round. Have a little bit of a variation to them on the shape. Then you get all of these tiny little baby lava beads, which are adorable, in like a off-white. So pretty. Those look amazing with this, and also with like these beads. That would make a gorgeous project. Those together, and my beads are falling everywhere. Then you get lots of little tiny spacers. And these are like a really fat, chunky daisy spacer. It's almost like you took two of them and stuck them together and to make one really fat, plump daisy spacer. But those are really pretty. And you have these square spacers with a lot of that texture and pattern on them. And they are, like I said, square, and they're kind of chunky as well. And then you have these square glass beads, which are gorgeous, and like this brownish black color. Okay, my cat is knocking everything over. Okay, and so you have, according to kind of which direction the bead is laying, like how the light hits, as to what color you see in those beads. And you have two of these almost the same color as what's in the other bead mix. Looks very similar to the ones in the other bead mix. I love how these two mixes would go like perfectly together. I could pretty much just throw them all into one pile and work out of both mixes at the same time. And then you have these 4 little baby bead caps with a really cute little flower design. And then these two, they could be like a connector. I mean, you could easily hang like a ear wire from the top and then hang some chain from the bottom. And I've kind of got an idea of what I'd like to do with that. But yes, they are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous little floral designed connectors. So that is that bead mix there. In fact, I'm just going to put these on the other side of this container. And if they decide they want to mix and mingle, then that would be just fine. Because like I said, they all go perfectly together. So you've got Stone Age right here and Light Academia, or I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. But they all would work beautifully together. And if you're interested in, like I said, in picking up either of these two mixes, the links will be down in the description below. And me, real quick, I wanted to go ahead and share the rest of my little haul from Jessie James, because I have this bead strand, another chakra. It's in the solar plexus, which is gorgeous with the yellows and browns and like a bright gold for the finding. I'm getting way too close, but it's just beautiful, like a yellowy brown color there. And I bought that specifically for this one particular pendant that they have on the website, which is absolutely one of the most amazing pendants I've ever seen. It's this one right here. Let me find the invoice so I can tell you exactly what that's called. This is called the Modern Art Mixed Media Pendant. And it's really cool because it actually spins. These things are just like a head pin or an eye pin straight through the center of them. They're not connected, like attached at all, except for the one hole straight down the middle. It's really cool because they move around, have that movement. And I just thought they looked perfectly with this bead strand. So I'm going to put together a necklace with that set. And another really awesome pendant that they have on the Jessie James website is called the Rainbow Polymer Pendant. And it looks like this, which is really, really cool. Just looks like you took strips of like clay and just ran them together and just let them harden like side by side. It's really cool. Just that really, and it's bendy, so that's cool. Don't want to bend it too much though and break it, but it's like rubbery. I love the collars. That is awesome. And I bought that to use with this bead mix, La Loteria, which reminds me of like a kind of Mexican, like Day of the Dead, but it's just really fun, vibrant colors, yellow, like yellow gold, turquoise, hot pink. Like this bead here is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You have these large hole beads here, which would be cool for like making some little tassel type necklaces with a lot of chain hanging down from the bottom of them. You have these like crocheted beads, which are really cool. So there's just a lot of fun beads in this mix. And on the back side, they include a little pack of these like Hishi style beads. these real thin, like clay discs. So I thought this would go perfectly with the beads in this mix. And then another thing that would go perfect with this bead mix was a little free gift that Jessie James sent me. Just this gorgeous, like a teal and gold pendant. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. And I think this would go perfectly with this bead mix as well, because there's so much of that same color in there. And that matches perfectly. So that's going to be a lot of fun playing with those bright, pretty colors. And again, here is that strand, which I plan to use with that silver clasp that they included in my ambassador package. And this was from their winter workshop. I did not participate. I didn't purchase the kit, but this was available on the website to buy separately, and it's called Snowflake, and I just had to get it because the colors are amazing. These purples and a very, like a pale blue, and these clear crystals and the silver. Definitely something that's going to make a gorgeous project. I'm thinking I might try to turn this into a snowflake ornament, because I've never made a snowflake ornament, but I have some of the findings to make them, and I think these would be the perfect beads to try playing with something like that. So there is my little haul thrown in with what I received from Jessie James. But I'll definitely have the links to the products that they sent me for my ambassador package. And I don't know if I can pull all the links up for these that I purchased myself, but I will try. And so I want to thank everyone for stopping by and checking out my fun goodies here. And I cannot wait to start playing and be back in the next couple days with some projects. Thanks so much, everyone, for stopping by, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.